Anyway, Robin's coming up with some amazing offers. Enjoy Kitchen. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Happy holidays, everyone. I'm your host, Robin. We're going to be cooking up a storm. How many of you are already preparing, getting all the trimmings ready for Christmas Eve and, of course, Christmas Day? Hanukkah starting tomorrow as well. We are so pleased that you're taking part of your time to share your day with us. We appreciate it. And speaking of cooking and preparing, how many of us would like to hone our skills in the kitchen? Have you ever had the kitchen disaster where you're thinking, oh my gosh, I wish I could take a cooking class with a pro? Well, that's exactly what we're offering with this next set. This is from the award-winning Emmy award-winning show, and we're talking about Top Chef. This is a 16 DVD box set for $29.95. Everything in this hour is 50% off. We've got 2 flexible payments of $14.98. You are getting 45 hours of professionally designed curriculum taught by some of the show's most popular former chefs, and that breaks down to 66 cents per DVD. I mean, actually per class. Now here's everything you get. You can further your knowledge, whether the aroma perfection is part 6, part 7 is the advanced techniques, even combining your skills is part 8. You get all the DVDs coming included. Once you've spent $50 on shipping and handling, everything else is free after that for the entire day. 2 flexible payments of $14.98. You can learn at your own pace and in your own kitchen. Now, the only caveat is we have 600 of these to go around. What a wonderful gift going into the new year when a lot of us are having a lot of resolutions and we're trying to eat better, cook healthier. We have a very special guest, Kelly Dietrich.
Good morning. It's my favorite.
Good morning.
You know why it's my favorite?
And you really don't need this DVD set,
well,
but...
listen, we all do, though.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah, we all do. It's my favorite day of the year, I think at HSN, because I love a good deal.
You
and
love
I
a
think
clearance.
that I love a sale, and I know you love a sale, too. But this is a really, really cool DVD kit. This is 16 DVDs, all produced by the Top Chef contestants. So Top Chef is an Emmy award-winning television show that I can't think of anybody on the planet who has not watched it and loved it.
Right.
You're getting a 16-part series. It's all the way from like a knife, instructional video, which is Carla, all the way to your poultry, to your seafood, to your lamb, to your desserts. There's a whole section on bread, just baking bread.
That's
there's
a section for me.
No, you know my favorite section?
Yeah.
On frying. So there's a whole section on frying foods and what the right techniques and proper techniques are for frying foods. So I love this set for anybody in your life that likes to cook, and even if they're a good cook, as you mentioned, which I would say I'm a good cook. I am not a chef.
Right.
I don't have any culinary training, officially culinary training, but I love to cook. But I can still go back through these and really hone my skills and really look at what the top chefs are doing and just learn maybe some new techniques, okay? And you can do it at the comfort of your own home. I know you were saying you priced out cooking classes.
Oh my goodness.
We were actually gonna go to a cooking class.
We were, because we were gonna try to get a group of us to go together. But we did the math, and I was telling Kelly, I said, it was hundreds of dollars for cooking classes, which, I mean, when you look at, this is $70 for 45 hours of curriculum. That is not like a classroom where you sit and you're bored. This is everything you need, and this is breaking down to 66 cents per class.
Yeah.
So that is
insane,
untouchable. And this is from trained professional chefs, from some of the top chefs from Top Chef, hence the name, that you're getting from this award-winning show in this DVD set, and it's 45 hours. It's a lot. You know, I was thinking as I was listening to you, could you imagine someone who is just graduated and they're moving into their own apartment and they've not cooked really a lot, you know, they've sat in the kitchen and they watched mom and dad cook and they don't really know how to do it, but you want to help them because they're that aspiring, cook for at home, to cook healthier, eat better. What a great little DVD set. Now we're going to show you a left counter because this is limited. This is Top Chef. This isn't like, some no-name DVD set that you have no idea who the chefs are. This is a popular gift set. We have the final 500 remaining, and that is it. So you can see 584 to go around. Everything you need. I'm going to pop them all out.
16 DVDs.
Look at this. I mean, whether it's honing your knife skills, whether it's chicken, whether it's dessert, whether it's poultry, you've got pastas, grains, and breads. In the next DVD, you've got beef, lamb, and offal. You've got shellfish. You've got crustaceans, fish, everything you need. Look, DVD after DVD.
And these are all like the famous Top Chef contestants, okay? All of them each have a section.
Okay.
So if you've watched Top Chef, you know all of these people. They're very famous chefs in their own rights. They're all teaching a section. What I'm doing right now is just making a fruit compote, okay? Like a summer berry compote. You could do, there's a section for stone fruit. There's a section for baking desserts. There's a section for baking breads. We've just done a little simple syrup, which is simply, you know, water and sugar. And then we've reduced that down, and then we're just gonna pop our berries in here and let them sort of start to break down. Now this will go over waffles or pancakes or over granola or over a beautiful yogurt, but it teaches you the proper techniques to not only just doing your basics, which is like your simple syrup, but doing things, you know, all the way to the fancy, you know, like the focaccia bread, and we have our beautiful cream puffs down here. Every single DVD, as Robin did the math, 67 cents per episode, which
actually
is
66.
66 cents per episode, which is absolutely unbelievable.
And you know what? I was thinking, you know, I love that you said simple syrup. It's just water and sugar. You know what? A lot of us didn't know that. I used to go to the store and buy simple syrup.
Oh, you don't
and
have
then
to. It's water and sugar.
And then my husband...
For like $8, right?
Right,
yes,
exactly. It's expensive. So my husband said, well, you know, that's just sugar and water. So you know what I started doing for the fancy cocktails? I started putting rosemary in it and putting the rosemary and boiling it down and then straining it.
That's
and now I have my own simple, or I'll do mint and lemon, and then you'll have your own simple syrups that you can customize over ice cream if you want to do blueberries. I mean, you can do the raspberries. You can do all kinds of fun stuff.
That's what the DVDs, they bring you back to the basics of sort of cooking, because many of us have gone on years after years, maybe doing the wrong techniques, maybe not doing the proper techniques, or maybe you're like, you know, my mom, who was like, oh, I should have, not to throw her under the bus, but she at one time said to me, man, I really wish we'd spent more time in the kitchen as you were growing up, you know, teaching you these things. And she's a wonderful cook, but it's like, I don't know, I was off doing other things. So maybe you feel like you didn't give your child or your grandchild that solid foundation of the techniques, of the basics. Top Chef DVDs, 16 of them. You can start from knife skills, you can go, and then you can skip up to desserts. If you are doing a leg of lamb that evening, go to the lamb DVD. You're talking 67 cents.
What about fish? You know, you're maybe broiling fish,
a bone of fish.
Oh my God, I don't know how to do that. Well, or how about like carving a turkey? I mean, things like that we just don't know, that maybe mom and dad never taught us, or your grandparents never taught you.
Maybe they didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Maybe they didn't know. So this is an entire gift set. I also, when you think about going to a housewarming party, when you think about going over to someone who's celebrating an anniversary, I mean, any kind of celebration, this is a great gift because everybody can benefit from this. And this is better than sitting in a class, because guess what? You're in your own kitchen. You're in your own environment.
Your PJs with a glass of wine.
Yes. You don't have to drive anywhere, because if you're having a glass of wine, you can't have a wine at a class. This you are doing at home. You're learning. Look at all the DVDs you get coming included. This is a 16 set. There are 45 hours professionally designed, and you learn at your own pace. Here is everything that you get, part 1 all the way up to part 8, all coming included for you, learning the fundamentals, learning techniques, whether it's working with knives, whether it's working with different types of meats, whether it's deboning a fish. There are so many great things, even learning about desserts. I'm actually a pretty good cook in my own opinion. I guess you'd have to ask the people that eat at my house if I'm good. But my point is, I'm a horrible baker. My sister can bake the pants off of anyone. She is incredible. That probably didn't sound very good, did it? The way I said that. But what I meant is she's really good at baking. Boy, that was probably not the best. I didn't mean it like that. But anyway, she is really good. I didn't get those skills, so that's why these DVDs help, I guess is my point. 366-855, and it's a customer pick. These look like they will sell out, less than 400 to go around. We're moving right into our splatter guard with our non-stick roasting pan. And when we talk about getting something that you will cook in all the time, whether it's casseroles, lasagnas, whether it's desserts, then you are going to put it in the oven. What happens when you put it in the oven, Kelly? It splatters everywhere.
And then you're left 20 minutes later cleaning the oven instead of eating your beautiful meal.
Right,
yeah,
right.
I love this.
And think about how many times you're cooking bacon and it splatters everywhere. And it's such a mess. Now you get the splatter guard and you get the nonstick for $19.
This is crazy.
And 95 cents.
This is a crazy deal. If you are not scooping up 1 or 2 to have as a gift, you are missing out. This is why I love this day. Because this is the lowest price. Such a cool item. I've not seen anything like it in the culinary world. Okay. So it's your roasting pan. It's your traditional size. Actually, it's a little bit oversized, your roasting pan. Everything has been designed beautifully by Teresa. Teresa Scotto, by the way, restaurateur. Her husband owns beautiful restaurants in New York City. Right. So it's easy to clean. So she's beveled the edge here so nothing can get stuck in the edges. And then what's the most beautiful part about it is this splatter guard, Robin. It locks into place on the back, okay? So you can see there's that little, it fits right on the edge. And then anything that goes inside your oven, whether you're doing it on the broiler or you're just doing it for a long enough time that things are popping up and splattering throughout your oven, it's going to catch them, okay? I love this pan because you're gonna do your lasagnas, your casseroles, your chicken breast, your pork. Look what we've used it over here. We don't even have it on the roasting pan. Right. It's not the same shape, but look, utilize this for your bacon or any pot or pan that's on your stovetop so that it's not popping all over your countertop. It's not popping all over your arms.
Isn't it? Like when you get popped by the grease and it's so hot and you're like, ow!
Exactly.
This gives you that peace of mind, that protection when you're cooking. Now here's the thing, we've got 2 choices. I'll double check to see which will sell out first, which is the most limited. The blue is the most limited, so here's that bright candy apple red. So I'll share with you that red. So that looks great, non-stick interior, so nice, easy cleanup. This is oven safe, up to 500 degrees.
Dishwasher safe.
Dishwasher safe as well. Here is your blue. There is that blue. So for $20, this is such a great gift to anyone or a gift to yourself. And pretty much a lot of us, most of us are done shopping, hopefully.
Most of us.
Most of us.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Okay. Well, fingers crossed. I'm hoping for you. I'm not really done either. I have a few things to get.
I was waiting for the clearance day.
I know. Well, we all wait for the clearance day.
I love a good sale.
And especially with free, I mean, this has free shipping. You don't even have to spend $50 to get free shipping.
If you're not buying 1 or 2 as gifts for later down through the year, you're really missing out. Okay, this is a beautiful non-stick roasting pan, you can see, in its own right. But then when you add that splatter guard, you know, when you do your peppers, your sausage, maybe it's your pork, whatever it is, on the inside, as it pops out throughout your oven, that's how you get that burning sensation, that burning smell that happens throughout your home throughout the year. And then you're left to clean your oven.
Have you ever tried to clean your oven?
Yeah.
It is so difficult.
It's not easy. Even if it's self-cleaning, it starts on fire on the inside. You're like, wait, and then it locks in place. Your whole house smells of chemicals. You don't have to. When you keep your oven clean from all of the... Am I burning the bacon? I just popped that off there. But that's what we're trying to showcase is the beautiful splatter guard. Nothing is splattering on the top there. So beautiful way to use it because it'll fit on any pan. It doesn't have to be on the roasting pan.
Which is nice.
It is very nice.
And you know, think about it. When it's splattering everywhere, that is the part that everybody backs away and we're all afraid of it. Now with the splatter guard, you don't have to worry about it. And notice it can go on a fry pan. It can go on any type of pan and you just pop it over. Of course, it is designed and engineered to fit onto the roasting pan, but this is perfect. Look at the chicken,
and
how
you can
gorgeous
actually
that's
see
a
it
lot.
bubbling and popping, okay? This literally just popped out of the oven. Instead of popping into my oven and all over my oven, it's now being caught by that splatter guard. By the way, it's all 100% non-stick, really high quality non-stick. It's easy to clean. The edges are beveled. Teresa really sort of thought this through, so you don't get, you know, like with a traditional roasting pan, you have sort of those edges where everything gets stuck in the middle. You're not gonna have that with the macaroni or with your scalloped potatoes, or maybe it's a beautiful lasagna, whatever it is that you're cooking. Now you don't have little cheesy bits. Maybe you like to pop things underneath the broiler, and when you pop things underneath the broiler, you get a little bit of splatter, okay? That is now not going to wind up in your oven, all over the edges of your oven, all over the front of your oven.
Look at how
Now you've contained it with that beautiful splatter guard. How's that mac and cheese, my friend?
All right, you know, look at how yummy. Oh, it's hot.
Anytime you're doing baking as well, you always want that good roasting pan with that
why
beautiful...
is cheese so good?
I don't know. It's good for you. Lots of protein. Go ahead and look on the inside
Only
here,
you,
though.
Kelly, would say that.
Lots of protein in cheese. You can see, though, nothing is sticking to the bottom of this roasting pan. So really, really nice non-stick there. If you have that kind of, oh, I'm throwing brownies. If you have that, you know, roasting pan, or maybe it's your cookie sheet that's sort of on the way out, it has the marks on it. This is so high quality, you're not gonna get that experience with this, but you're gonna get that splatter guard coming included. Now, whether you use the splatter guard with the roasting pan or in any other position in life, you know, with anything splattering, you're gonna be, you know, thankful that you have it.
It's so true. And when you're, oh, are you kidding me? Please twist my arm. When you're ordering, don't forget to choose red or blue. You get the splatter guard with either choice you're choosing today. $19.95, free shipping and handling. You also have 2 flexible payments of $9.98 to get it at home. I was wondering, Paul, would we be able to show the chopped knives to share with everybody very quickly? Because with over 200 of the roasting pan already spoken for, when you're cutting the lasagna, when you're prepping any kind of the ingredients, look at this. This is a 4-piece knife set, plus you're getting the peeler, you're getting the protective sheets for $9.95. This is such an insane value. You get the chef, the 8-inch chef knife, the 5-inch utility knife, and the 3.5-inch paring knife. The ceramic peeler comes with a 1-year warranty. This is a phenomenal deal. This is perfect to go back with the roasting pan.
Absolutely.
And this is a day that it's all about clearance. So you save on the knives, you save on the pan. You just choose whether you would like the red or whether you would like the blue. Both are available. Red is the most popular.
I mean,
2 to 1.
You can't get a good baking sheet roasting pan for $20. I mean, you can't.
You can. And
not that's non-stick, that not has that beautiful edge, that doesn't have the color, and it comes included with the splatter guard. This is why my favorite day of the year is the sale day.
I know.
That is an unbelievable deal. Go ahead, if you can, get one for yourself, get one for your neighbor down the road that you know loves to do cookies or brownies or lasagnas, whatever it is.
A cake? You could do a cake in here,
I just sliced into our beautiful, this is our eggnog bread with our beautiful blueberries. I cut you a slice.
Wow.
And then I am somebody that loves to do some roasted veggies. Now, you might think, well, that seems harmless enough, but honest to goodness, when you add the little olive oil and the drizzle or butter or whatever it is you do, you get the splatter. You might not see it every single time, but the splatter builds up in your oven and it starts to give you that burning sensation that you, like, have you ever been cooking something in the oven and somebody says, what are you burning? And you're like, and you open the oven and your lasagna is not burning and you're like, why does it smell like something's burning? A piece of cheese, a little breadcrumb, a piece of oil, something has splattered from a previous event in the oven and it smells like it's burning. So instead of a beautiful aroma,
it's an awful smell.
It's the worst. So instead of that beautiful aroma of whatever it is you're cooking, you've got a burning smell. And then people, even though your food's not actually burning, it's really unfortunate because then your home smells like that. When you keep your oven clean and when you keep all the splatter within the pan, it captures it. That beautiful mesh on top is going to capture anything that splatters. And then all you have to do with this is just either wipe it clean or throw it in the dishwasher. Easy peasy. So I've not seen anything like it. I love that Teresa gave so much thought into this. And I love the beautiful colors. I love that it's that high quality non-stick as well. It's just a nice piece to add to your collection.
Well, it's easy cleanup because it's non-stick. You don't have to struggle with it. If you are doing brownies like down here, we had the brownies with the nuts and the chocolate and the caramel. If you were to try to clean that, that would be torturous if it wasn't non-stick.
You can see what's gonna happen there. I'm gonna wipe that clean when I eat that. I'm literally just gonna wipe it clean.
I mean, you can see how that brownie came out and you didn't have to laden it with tons of butter and oil, so it would be non-stick. Even look at the mac and cheese. We've done chicken, we've done sausages, and all the things that have the oils and the butters, when you put them into the oven, they all splatter. And that's what, of course, Kelly is talking to. That's why we appreciate the splatter guard. So this is why this is a dynamic duo. You get both, meaning you choose your color, red or blue, you get the splatter guard, $19.95. We've slashed the price by 50%. This is the final quantity that we have available. You can see there's a counter at the bottom of the screen, well over 400 already spoken for. We all need the great kitchen essentials. You need a great roasting pan. Maybe it's just even putting a turkey inside this, like a smaller size turkey, or little chickens, or you want to do duck, or you want to do some kind of roast or sausages, or you're roasting potatoes. This is a great essential pan. Look, we've done lasagna. Well, I was thinking that was lasagna, but it's not lasagna. Well,
we have our beautiful casserole mac and cheese. We did our beautiful eggnog biscuits there. But what I also
you could do a lasagna in this.
Oh yeah,
like
absolutely. You could do a lasagna.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we've done lasagna in it. This also can work back as your trivet. Okay, so anytime you want to take your pot or pan out of the oven, you can slide it underneath so that you're not setting anything on top of your wooden table or maybe on top of your granite. You know, a lot of people get really nervous about that. So that works back as your trivet right below there, and then it works back as your
Don't we like the helping hand? Like, this is oversized.
Yeah, these are nice big roasting pans. So everybody needs an extra one of these. And I've seen people's kitchens. Maybe I haven't been in your kitchen or yours personally, but I know, because I have a roasting pan that may be a little bit dingy on its last leg. Maybe I'm not so proud to serve out of it.
It's a little rusted. Gosh, don't be cooking on it if it's rusted.
Go ahead and upgrade, okay? Go ahead and purchase. This is a massive upgrade. This is the highest of the high quality. You've got the beautiful color selections. And then I think as the biggest bonus of all, I've not ever seen this. I don't know if it exists anywhere else. You have that beautiful splatter guard. Now, you don't have to use it all the time. You can use it all the time. You can use it on any pot or pan on the stovetop if you're boiling water, you don't want to boil over. If you're frying bacon and you don't want the splatter, maybe you are somebody that likes to do a good pan fry of your beautiful roast, Brussels sprouts or something, and you're constantly frying on your stovetop with just a little bit of oil. This will become your best friend because now you're not getting the burn marks up and down the arms when you're frying.
Oh gosh.
That's the worst.
Those are like war wounds. They hurt and it's uncomfortable and you don't want to be splattered by the grease, especially if you have little ones. Your grandkids are over and they're like right next to. I remember when I was, when I was little, and you're always interested what mom and dad are doing or what your grandparents are doing, and you want to be right next to them and you want to be in the action because you want to see it happening, and kids just want it. That's what they want to do. So this is the way you not only protect them because you have the splatter guard, but at the same time you don't have to worry about the grease flying everywhere. Or if you have pets and they're always, I know my Monty's always in the kitchen. I always worry about him, some hot water or something boiling or something splattering. So this is really nice because the splatter guard does come included. Now, as a reminder, here are your two choices. Red is outselling the blue. So if you want the red, just kind of keep that in mind to get your order in, secure this price, $19.95. I would challenge you to go to any culinary store, any kitchen store, and see
you won't.
You would not see a roasting pan.
Even the big box store, you're not going to get a roasting pan for a $20
guard.
Well, I don't even know if there is one with a splatter guard. You certainly won't find that.
Yeah, because I don't think
I've never seen it. I mean, it's possible that it's out there, but I do a lot of shopping. So check out the beveled edge, though. I do love that Teresa gave a lot of thought to this, okay, because she's, grown up in and around food and kitchens and restaurateur. But look at the beveled edge. So nothing's going to get stuck. You're going to be able to wipe any food or splatter out of that, okay? So that's really important when it comes to cleanup. It's one of the reasons that we do have those roasting pans that are kind of on their last leg is because you can't get inside them to get it clean. This one you just wipe clean. There's really no nooks or crannies for it to get stuck in. I love that. But remember, everything's going to be already nonstick. What does that mean for you? That also means that you don't have to add extra fat, oil, butter, or grease, which means extra calories just to make a beautiful meal because you have that nonstick. If you want to add oil just for flavor, go for it. But when you have that high quality nonstick, you don't have to add extra calories to that. So it really is just a nice way to cook. And again, just pick up one or two because I know there's always that time throughout the year where it's your neighbor's birthday and you forgot, or it's, your sister-in-law's, getting married and it's like, oh my goodness, what a great thing
wedding gift.
Could have saved the money then,
Well, and think about it. A lot of us start stocking up on things, whether it's just a last minute gift, whether it is a birthday, whether it is a housewarming gift. These are the essentials. Maybe going in the new year, we purge. We get rid of the old because we're getting a lot of new. We're getting a lot of new things. We're cleaning up, and you want to get rid of the dingy old looking pans. The blue, beautiful. The red is just equally as gorgeous. I guess it's just your personal choice which one that you want, that red. Don't forget to ask about the chopped knives. The item number 4, the chopped 4-piece knife set, they're $9.95 for a 4-piece set is insane. 490238. The item number is right at the bottom of the screen. There you can see it's at the bottom, right down there. So you can get that 4-piece knife set coming. If you would like, that is just, now you're at $30. This already has free shipping. The knives, once you get to $50, you're going to get free shipping on everything else thereafter on the entire day.
I am trying to add up in my head what I'm buying. I'm getting at least 2 of these.
Well, because these
I'm
are
putting
great
them
last
in my
minute.
gift closet. I'm getting the Top Chef DVDs. I think I'm getting that chopped knife set. This is the day where you save
money. How many DVDs
money.
do we have left, Paul? Because, we have the final 300 left on that DVD set. So if you want to hone your culinary skills in the kitchen, that's a great set.
What a great gift to do the DVD set along and put it like inside the roasting pan.
That would be cute.
I mean, you are going to be a really good gift giver. Now, I'm not going to be there in time for Christmas, but goodness gracious, if somebody has like a January birthday or a baby shower or wedding party, you know, what awesome gifts you can get really for a great
I know
deal
Helen
today.
Keeney, she is a good baker too.
Yes,
Did you know
actually.
that? Helen is a very good
know that.
baker. I know.
We should get her one of
We
these.
should get her one of these.
I'll split it.
Oh, jeez.
$10 a pop. She's worth it. She's worth $10. Isn't she?
She's worth $1 million. If Helen, I love you.
$1 million.
Happy holidays. All right, Kelly, you are so funny. We'll see you back at 11.
Yes.
Oh, right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
Okay,
with
no rest for you.
some more really good deals.
Okay, we've got good deals all day.
We do.
Stephanie Roberts is joining us. She's going to be coming up shortly with our all recipes. This is our 2-piece fry pan set with the universal lid. This has really cool technology. It's called the Sizzle Sensor. So it will that sensor will light up, letting you know it's to temperature. And that, look at this deal, $29.95. You are going to get a 12-inch fry pan, a 10-inch fry pan, and you're getting the universal lid. Plus, we're including a recipe booklet and a 1-year subscription of all recipes with 6 issues. So gray or orange is available. This has that Quantanium nonstick lifetime warranty on this, and the pans are oven safe as well. The quality is spectacular. 490-313. This is the day to be shopping and stocking up for your kitchen. The values are 50% off. Such good values. But as I mentioned, Stephanie Roberts is joining us with an item that, quite frankly, I think every kitchen should have. Because if you're tired of slicing, dicing, peeling, julienne, whatever it may be, the prep is always the most difficult and the most laborious task in any kitchen. Any sous chef will tell you. That's why top chefs have a sous chef. So they do all the work for them, and then they just cook and prepare. Now you have your new best friend, your little helper. This is your 6-blade mandolin slicer dicer food prep tool system. It's got the storage container that it slices right into. You've got 4 different easy to change mandolin blades coming included on 2 flexible payments of $12.48. We have the gray and we have the orange as well. I'll double check to see which one will sell out first because these are already limited, just about 2,000 of these to go around. But Stephanie Roberts is joining us. Hi, Stephanie.
Hello.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. You are so right that every kitchen needs one of these.
Yes.
Because quite honestly, I have never had one until I've worked with this All Recipes one. The ease of use and the convenient factor. While Robin was chatting, I literally just sliced up an entire cucumber. And my problem is, and I know a lot of you have the same problem, I buy produce. I have the best intentions to make salads and snack on it, and then it just sits in the fridge because I think, oh, I don't really feel like cutting it up, and oh gosh, I don't like the way it comes out. Look at these gorgeous slices. So what is special about this deal is that, yes, the mandolin slicer is absolutely amazing, and we will talk about the different features on it, but you're not just getting a mandolin slicer. You're not just getting a mandolin slicer that also juliennes.
You
the
get a chopper
is included too. So I've sliced my cucumbers here. Now all I have to do to keep making my salad is to put the chopper lid on, and suddenly now I can go ahead and add tomatoes. And everything is all in one place and as easy as can be.
I love myself a chopper.
I know, and like I said, this is something that is new to me. I've had choppers before, but I've never had one that puts everything in the same place.
And that's, you know, that's really smart. And to Stephanie's point, if you think about how much a chopper sells for out in the market and how much a mandolin sells for. These are two separate products now built into one, and they just attach to the top, and now you have yourself a chopper and a mandolin built into one. So we're saving you space. This is a space-saving design, compacted, all nestles inside. You also have the guard, so when you're slicing, dicing, you're doing potatoes, this is fantastic. You're not gonna rip up your knuckles. You have all 4 of the different blades as well. This is stainless steel. You have the little cleaner as well, so anything that gets stuck in there, you can clean that out. You're getting the storage container, so once you slice and dice, maybe going into the new year, a lot of us wanna eat healthier and prepare better meals. This is a way you can slice, dice, chop for all your salads.
And put it in the fridge.
And put it in the fridge, and then eat well throughout the week.
And that's exactly what we're doing right here. So I've done a nice mix of carrots, onions, tomatoes, in just a couple minutes time.
That's so pretty.
I didn't make a mess on the counter because I don't have the juice everywhere. It's all evenly pieced. Go ahead and top it with a little feta. And as you said, I can then put a lid on it and put it in the fridge, and I have that to eat off of, to take with me for lunches. This is how you make the healthy eating resolutions, and you stick to it. You gotta get it done ahead of time, and you gotta have the right tools. What else I like about this is it's got measurements on the side, so that if I am doing something recipe specific in terms of doing food prep, all measured right there. But you pointed out all the different things. I mean, we are slicing, we are dicing at 2 different sizes. We are also julienning. So what if I wanted to go ahead and make something along the lines of a slaw? You know, I can do it with my apples, I can add my carrots. And what I like about this is that you see how when I was slicing, I was doing it in the container. When I'm julienning, I have the option to do it in my hand.
So let's see, because I can't see. What did you just do?
What come out there?
You just made like little thin. Could you imagine on top of a salad?
Exactly, you can do that. Oh, how about that apple cranberry salad with chicken and like that warm creamy dressing?
Right.
I just had that at a restaurant, so I'm craving it now at home. But the way All Recipes has put this together, you can control
you can adjust
that.
the thickness, right?
So let's start to talk about some of the specifics with the slicer and the mandolin. I am using my julienne blade. If I wanted to go back to my slicer blade, look how this works. I pop them out, I pop them in, and I'm good to go. So that's a great safety feature to me, that all I do is lift up, slide out, change whatever blade I want, and then pop right back in. It's a little easier when your hands are not wet from apple juice, as mine are.
But you know, one of the things I think about is if someone has dexterity issues, you're maybe not gonna wanna be holding it like this. You're gonna stick it on top of here. So then you don't have to worry about trying to hold tightly to something if you've got dexterity issues. And on the bottom of the container, it's got a silicone base. So that silicone base isn't gonna slip and slide because that's gonna grip the bottom.
And that's exactly what I have here as well. So what I like about All Recipes is that I'm sure you're familiar with the brand from the internet. All Recipes is an online community. If you've ever thrown in a couple of food words looking for a recipe, like I just did it this week, mozzarella, chicken, because those were kind of 2 things I knew we had at home trying to feed visitors. Up pops a whole array of recipes, and all the first hits were All Recipes. So what All Recipes has done is they have already a community of 7.5 million people who know how to cook at home. They've now made things to make it easier for you to cook at home. What I like about this is for the home cook. This is not a scary mandolin that a chef sits there and goes, I know you've seen that. That's not how I work in the kitchen. I'm not that fast. I don't want to hurt myself. It's made so that I can hold it in my hand with an ergonomic handle, or I can lay it into the container. It's made with a rubber footing on the bottom so that I don't slip if it happens to be on my cutting board, if that's how I prefer. I'm honestly more comfortable julienning on an angle. I don't know why, I just am.
You just are.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess it's your personal preference.
And
so
that's
it's
okay.
So it's nice that this from all this food prep station allows you to have the versatility. If you want to do an angle, you can. If you want to be able to pop it onto the container, that you can do as well. You have the measurements in cups and ounces on there. So if you're trying to measure, you don't need to keep pouring out. There you can see that measurement. You'll be able to see it clearer when you're at home. But this is just great because this comes with the lid. So you can pop that lid on and then go right into into the refrigerator so you have your meals prepared. A lot of us during the week when we're busy, we're going to work, we're coming home, the kids have things going on, you have things going on, and we're less likely to eat healthier because we're so busy. But if we prepare on the weekend, maybe on Sunday, and have everything chopped, have everything sliced and diced and in separate containers, so when you come home, everything's ready for you. 1, 2, 3, you build a salad. Maybe you want to do a type of casserole, you're doing potato salad. I was just reading on the internet, and they were talking about frozen foods and talking about how some of the frozen foods are so laden with all those preservatives, like the French fries, like frozen French fries. We all think they're frozen potatoes, but they have to preserve them and then freeze them. So just buy fresh potatoes from your local farmers and do it yourself.
But think about the reason you don't do that. You don't do it because you don't have the right tools. All Recipes has all the recipes you'll ever need in the online community. These are the tools to make it work for you in your home.
And now you're doing cheese.
Now I'm doing cheese. I'm using a hard Parmesan. Okay, this is another thing that has recently changed the quality of my cooking at home. My kids love Parmesan cheese. I use it all the time, but quite honestly, I was buying it out of a can because it's easier. Do you know how much better every single recipe you make will taste if you use fresh grated Parmesan? I made an Alfredo this week and my kids are suddenly like, oh, it's so much better. Right, I used fresh cheese. But what I didn't like was worrying about my knuckles on fresh cheese when I was using a typical triangle type grater. As part
and you could
of
use
this,
the guard.
You certainly
if
can.
you wanted to be able to use the guard.
Everything comes with, blade works with a finger guard. So if you want to go ahead and put your cheese into it and then grate it up and down like that, you can do that. Honestly, I'm more comfortable with it in my hands. But a lot of people, especially when we get down to the bottom. Yes, when you get down to the bottom, you do that. So when you start to count, so we've done slicing, we've done julienne, we've done dicing, we've done chopping, we've done grating, and by the way, you can use this as a zest as well. And watch, remember, all I'm gonna do is pop it off. Everything slides in, slides off. To change the blade, I can also then do regular cheese, because for a larger grater versus my smaller grater, here we go. And this I want to go ahead and do directly into my container. And you can see how it's coming out. Now let's say I like cheese pretty thick because I just kind of like the way it melts goopy. But if you're making something where you want the cheese a little more delicate, all I have to do with the movement of my thumb is change the width of my blades if I'm slicing. So the grater may stay the same, but when I'm slicing, I can change the blades, and we'll go back and look at that. So you can monitor everything you do. There is no reason to ever have things differently shaped than you want for your meals. And I just like the control. For some reason, and isn't it funny, I like to grate cheese better, soft cheese, into the container on a flat surface. I like to grate up and down because I think I feel like more of the restaurant style.
Like when they come right to your table.
I know, it makes it feel more fancy.
It's true. Okay, so well over 200 already spoken for. The gray is outselling the orange, so whichever you choose, let me remind you of everything you do get. You just simply choose, do you want the orange or do you want the gray? And then all of the accessories will be coordinating back to the color that you choose. So here you can see, I'll just show you the two different colors. I'm gonna move this aside so you don't get confused what you get. But you're gonna get 4 of the different attachments. And these are the mandolin blades. The blades are all done in stainless steel. This is, I believe you can top rack dishwasher safe.
Absolutely, you can.
If you want to be able to extend the life and the sharpness of those blades, you can hand wash them, just rinse them off. You are getting both the chopper. This goes right on top of the storage container. And now you have a chopper. So simple, so fast, so easy. And then we're also including the mandolin. The mandolin has the rubberized handle, so you can go at an angle, or if you want to be able to attach it right onto the storage container. That is everything you need to have your sous chef in your kitchen. This makes it so easy. So no more, cutting your knuckles, hurting yourself. And you also have this protects your knuckles. So if you want to be able to use that,
the finger guard.
The finger guard.
The finger guard.
The finger guard.
You can use it the finger guard, or you can use it regularly. Again,
and you're not even using it.
I'm not using it. I have pretty small hands, so I'm pretty comfortable holding on directly to the produce. I have other friends who only want to do it when there's a guard, because a lot of people are intimidated by a mandolin, by a julienne. While we were talking, I was chopping, because remember, you're not just getting a mandolin, you're getting a chopper. So we did the mushrooms up and put them on top of the salad. I want to point out the thick thickness again when I'm slicing a cucumber, because I really like the way this works out. I have my choice of whether I want 5 millimeter, 3 millimeter, or 1 millimeter. And depending on whether you want thin, kind of almost wafer thin slices as part of your salad, or whether you want things thicker. I do my tomatoes a little bit thicker, because obviously once you get those too skinny, then they don't hold together. So let's see if I can get the wafer thin ones to come out.
Oh yeah, they're thin.
You see them? Okay, I'm gonna hold that up for you. Look at this. Look at how I'm able to control that. So I did this one really, really thin, and earlier I did that one thick. But all I had to do to change it is just flick the thumb.
Let's turn a profile. There you go.
Yeah, so I like the difference there. I like the cook control. What I really like about this is designed knowing that I am not a 5-star chef. I don't have knife skills where I go like this and do things as fast as possible.
That was very good, though.
Did you like that?
I like that.
That's what intimidates us, I think, when we see products, though. And I see products used in a way, but oh my gosh, that looks great, but that's not me.
Okay, I want to see you chop something else.
This is you. You can do this.
Okay,
you like
you're going to slice some more. I like chopping. Either way, but look how easy.
How about that? And I won't cry.
Oh, that's good.
You just like the noise and the fulfillment of banging this, don't you? Because it is fulfilling.
Well, you know, one thing, I mean, if you've got something harder, you'll have to just push a little bit, but you don't have to slam it.
No, not at all. Let's trade it out. We've been chopping, now we'll move to dicing.
Okay.
Because again, that's another one of our options. You can see how easy changing the blades is.
And onions normally do make you tear up.
Oh, absolutely. I don't do onions in anything but a closed container like this, so.
You know, and I think, you know, honestly, what's happening, can I tell you what's happening?
What's happening?
This is bigger than the actual thing.
It is, I know. We need to cut those a little smaller.
So when you have something that's larger, if you just cut it so it fits into the square, you're fine. And it's not creating more work. So that will definitely help you.
See, I'm going back to slicing. I like slicing. You like chopping.
You're so funny. But it's nice you get both. You don't have to choose. But for $24.95, you do have 2 flexible payments of $12.48 to be able to get this at home. The mandolin can be handheld or it can go on top of the container, but you choose whether you like the orange or the gray.
Absolutely. And you know, it just gives you so many different options as we head into what we know is going to be a healthy season. The way to get yourself to eat more squash is to have it quickly sliced, and then you can saute it. And then if you buy the produce and you have the tools to cut it and prepare it, then you can throw your ideas into things like the All Recipes community, and you'll come out with all these recipes.
Isn't that nice?
It's amazing. I mean, when I threw in mozzarella and chicken and had all these things pop up without even trying, it just made me realize how easy home cooking can be.
It's true, it's true. So 490-924, exclusive to HSN, and we've got 2 flexible payments of $12.48 to be able to get it at home. All right, very popular for one quick mention is we have our Sizzle Sensor 2-piece fry set. Now, this is a spectacular deal. We're talking about getting your 12-inch fry pan, your 10-inch fry pan, and the universal lid. And you know what? This has a lifetime of warranty. You've got your Granitech non-stick interior, so cleanup is a breeze. You've got forged aluminum construction, so it's even and quick as far as the heat up and even heat distribution. It has the Sizzle Sensor technology. Ooh, baby, we're gonna sizzle. But you know what? How do you know when your pan is hot enough? We never know. We just guess and then we put the steak on or hamburgers and it doesn't sizzle. Well, this has a little dial that will tell you, or a little sizzle temperature thing in the center, and it will tell you when it's ready to go. So we're gonna be talking about that, 490-313. So stay tuned, but we're gonna move into something that is extremely limited. This is part of All Recipes and a part of that online community of great recipes, a great resource to inspire you, to motivate you, to cook delicious meals, not only for yourself, but for your family and friends. This is a 3-piece stackable non-stick saute set. We have the final 250 to go. This will sell out very quickly, $39.95. This is that 5-quart saute pan. You're not only getting, do we have it out? Okay, perfect.
Yep, it's over there for you.
The 5-quart saute pan, but you are also getting, you ready for this? Look at this, guys. You get the steamer insert. So you can saute, you can put anything in here. You can do your vegetables. You can even put a piece of fish fillet.
Yeah, we just did salmon.
Sorry. You could do salmon, you could do clams, whatever you want inside here. And then you have your steamer for $39.95. One more thing, hold on. And the beautiful lid. So $50 off, lowest price. You've got 3 flexible payments of $13.32 to get it at home. Rubberized handles, so it's not hot to the touch. You don't have to worry about that. Part of buy more and save as well, so you can get half price shipping and handling if you're buying more than one. And then don't forget, we also have with clearance event, free shipping and handling after you spend $50. So we're nearly there when you think about if maybe you're picking up the 2-piece skillet set. So kind of keep that in mind. But let's talk about what makes this cookware different than any other cookware on the market.
Okay, first of all, this is a workhorse. If you're in a small apartment, if you've got cookware that's kind of showing its age, but you don't really want to buy a whole new set, this is what you want to pick up. So first of all, look at the gorgeous non-stick here. I am having absolutely no problem getting my couscous off here, and it is a volume thing to 5 quarts, 20 cups of food. So if you're looking to cook a little or a lot, this is the pan for you. But where my value comes in is that it comes with a stackable steamer right on top. So that from this pot, I have pulled out all this salmon.
Look at the salmon.
All this couscous.
So this was double tiered,
yes,
right?
I did this all in one pot. What you see right in front of you, all in one pot.
Oh
but the non-stick is good enough, and the heat distribution. This is a commercial quality pan that I was able to do a strong sear and saute and do some fajitas. So when I call it the workhorse, you can do anything with it. You can do some chili. Because when you have even heating, that is not sticking on the bottom, that is not sticking on the sides. You can steam on the top like I'm doing with these tamales. Watch out, it's gonna be hot.
Okay.
And on the bottom, I've got rice and beans. So tamales, rice and beans, fish, couscous. We call this the workhorse because you can do anything with it. If you have to narrow down, if you have a small kitchen, go for this.
Okay,
it'll do anything
so
you
here's
need.
what we're doing. There's less than 200 left. We're scooting along because it looks like these will sell out. 477-658. Continue to call in. We'll let you know when they're gone. But I'm going to leave this right here next to me because I think this is, you know, how we're going to complete our set. What we're looking at is our 2-piece fry pan set. You get the universal lid, which goes between the 2 sizes, your 10-inch fry pan and your 12-inch fry pan. This is Granitech non-stick interior, so the cleanup is a breeze. It is forged aluminum construction, which is even heat distribution. You have cool to the touch handles that are rubberized. Here we're showing you that incredible technology and how beautiful the pans are. But at the same time, what you're looking at right there is going to be your sizzle sensor technology. Because I know you're looking at that going, what is that? Did you see how it was black? When it comes to the highest temperature, it will turn red to let you know it is hot enough to start searing a steak, to start doing hamburgers. If you want to do any types of fish and you want to get a nice sear, well, probably not fish, more of steak or hamburgers.
Absolutely.
But that's perfect to be able to do that. And that's really cool. A lot of us love that, especially a lot of us aren't, you know, at home professional chefs.
Of course.
We don't know when the temperature's hot enough.
Again, all recipes, all designed so that all of you can be a great home cook by things being made easier.
Right.
So we obviously just swapped out our last set of pots for this. So these are still heating up. This is black. That tells me it is not ready yet. When this gets, and I'll turn it up a little bit, to 260 degrees, my black turns red because that is my sizzle sensor right there. Now, why 260? Because that is the temperature that protein does the best at, that seals in the juices, that does a good sear on the outside of my pan, okay? So we've started searing these already. But again, I'm not to the temperature where I'm gonna get the best sear. So I'm gonna continue to keep an eye on that before I know that my protein is doing what it's supposed to do. But I like the fact that these pans do the work for you. Have you ever been in a kitchen, or maybe, I don't know how you were taught to cook, where you took a drop of water and threw it on the pan and waited for it to bounce?
I didn't.
Okay, even grosser. I grew up in a household where you kind of went like that with just a tiny little piece of spit on the pan, and when it sizzled and danced, not like a big spit, but that's how you check to see if there's a sizzle. The water dances. I've totally mortified Robin.
Oh my God.
Old-fashioned way of cooking. I know somebody out there is agreeing with me. See, it's the old-fashioned way.
I love you anyway.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's the old-fashioned way of cooking. But anyway, you have to have things at the right temperature. So as these start to come to temperature, we will see our sizzle sensor change. I'm gonna fry you an egg, but I'll be honest, I'm not gonna do it until I see my pans come to temperature because I want to know that I'm getting to the right thing. Now, when we do our pans, look at the nonstick on this. Look at how easily everything is
talk about the Granatec.
around. That is what the nonstick is. This is a special proprietary nonstick called Granatec. So as a result, you can see that, you know, I'm certainly not dealing with any sticking whatsoever on any of this. We continue to see that things all plate right off of this and the Stay Cut Cool handle. Do you see the difference? I can grab that. Okay, look what I have here. I have a pan coming to temperature. Do you see that? See how that was
black, now it's red. That's awesome.
That is so this pan still working on coming to temperature is black. This pan over here has come to temperature and is red. There's my difference.
And you know what? I failed to mention, I thought it was just orange. I thought gray had sold out. I do apologize. So gray and orange are available. So orange is the most limited, but I thought we only had one choice. My bad, I'm sorry.
And
so orange and gray, you just simply choose. And then don't forget, there you can see, because it's brought to the temperature.
It's going right as it is.
It's perfection.
I love it.
And you don't have to worry about it sticking. Don't forget, you're going to get your all-time faves, all recipes magazine coming included. So you're going to get that. That has tons of great recipes inside here. That's fantastic. And you're also getting 1-year subscription with your all recipe cookware purchase. That is going to be 6 issues. And that's going to inspire you, deliver delicious meals. And we all get stuck cooking the same thing again and again.
Absolutely.
And this is such a smart way, and especially online on all recipes, to get inspired that way as well.
Well, and I think what is so great about this is it's every feature that just makes cooking a little bit easier. You know, if you put the egg into a pan that isn't hot yet, you end up sitting there and cooking the yolk more than the outside as you wait for it to heat. When I know this pan is at temperature because of my sizzle sensor, it's one less thing to worry about. I also need and love the high qualityness of many commercial grade cookwares, but you know, you usually have to use a pot holder on the side. So the fact that I am able to stand here and use the Cool Touch handles is an absolutely huge difference. I've got capacity. This is my 10-inch. I can easily throw 5-6 eggs in there without any problem. In terms of my bigger plans, I'm able to put 3 ribeyes in there as that continues to work on sizzling.
Well, and don't you think, I personally feel fry pans are great to have in your house, whether you're doing an omelet, whether you're making eggs, you're doing breakfast, you're making grilled cheese for the kids, dinner, you're doing steaks, you're doing, I mean, virtually anything you can do in these pans. And I think that's what a nice fry pan will do for you. The fact that these are as well, when you look at the fact that you can go into the oven, this is oven safe. The lids are oven safe to 350. The pans are oven safe up to 200.
Yep.
You're getting with the pans not only the universal lid. What did I do with the lid? Oh, right here. So you have the universal lid, which is so smart because this is, instead of having 10 million lids and taking up so much space, this one lid has the grooves to be able to go from your 10-inch. So you can go from your 10-inch to your 8-inch.
To your 10-inch.
Or to the 10 and 12. To the 10 and 12,
and
you can go between the two.
With your grooves. So you see that I want to bake my eggs here, but I'm sealing in with the grooves on the 10, but just as easily, I can go right to the 12. And honestly, this is one thing we all love because lids are such a pain in your cabinet. We have found that this fits and seals on pretty much every other pan in my kitchen. So the lid itself, great workhorse.
Yes. Uh-oh. Okay, 600 left in orange. So 600 remaining in the orange. And then we have just a little bit more in the gray. There you can see that orange. And with that Granatec, that is non-stick. Nice and easy clean up. And you can put this on gas, on electric, on ceramic. 12-inch fry pan that you're going to be able to, even if you want to do pancakes in here, can you imagine what a breeze? You don't have to worry about them sticking. If you're frying up maybe some chicken strips or fajita strips for your kids to make fajitas, can you imagine how nice it will be? Look at the handle as well. I mean, the handle is rubberized, so you're gonna be able to hold on to it and it's not going to get hot when you're cooking. And then you can go right into the oven if you would like to be able to finish it off. So that is your 12-inch, and then you also have your 10-inch. You've got the lid coming included, plus your recipes as well, and you're getting the lowest price we've offered to date at 50% off. Plus, I don't know how many, Paul, how many are left in our 5-quart? How many are left in our 5-quart? So we had our 5-quart sauce, okay. So we'll check. Okay, so just about 100 of the 5-quart. So if you want to build your collection, look at how fantastic to really expand your collection. And for someone maybe who's moving into an apartment, getting a new place on their own for the very first time, or just starting out cooking, this is a perfect starter set.
Absolutely, because you're getting 2 great sizes of fry pans, but you're also getting enough space to make 3 steaks, to make a full breakfast. You mentioned pancakes. We'll go ahead and put those in here as well. That's ready to flip, I see. Oh, almost getting to my dry edges there. So it's teaching people, again, with that All Recipes community, who may not have the comfort factor in the kitchen, that because of the nonstick, you're not gonna mess it up. Because of the sizzle sensor, you're gonna know that that pan is ready, and I can go ahead and put some grilled cheese on it. Pork chops searing well. And you know, it's hard to find nonstick that also does a good job searing.
Right.
And that is something I do like about that.
I think we need a bigger oven.
Yeah, we do. Careful, see how that one's come to temperature?
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's
here, I'll
awesome.
go ahead and
You
put the
wanna
grilled
do the
cheese
grilled
on that
cheese?
one. Yeah, we're trying to put a lot of pans on here.
I know.
Because we want to cook a lot of food.
I'm just making sure, because that way, when it's on the whole thing, it will really
there
be.
you go. It'll get up there for you.
Okay.
So what we're doing, though, is showing that when you have the information given to you, it makes it a lot easier to do the cooking. Look at the cheese here.
It really
Look at how
does.
that is not sticking at all. That is what's telling me that we are definitely dealing with non-stick cooking, because we are not. Look at that pancake.
And at $29.95, so at that's a big pancake.
That is a big pancake.
I'm going to watch you flip that.
I bet you are. Well, I'm going to get that other edge a little drier. But look at the color there. Look at that. Do you see that? That is coming right off. It is golden brown. It is gorgeous. That is what I'm looking for in cookware. You don't have to be scared to do it yourself.
Even heat conductivity.
Definitely.
So you have that even heat conductivity, which is so important. You've got the 2 flexible payments of $14.98 to be able to get it at home. 490313 is your item number. The pans are made of aluminum. So you've got the aluminum with the rubber over the Bakelite handles. So it is lighter weight, but at the same time, you have the coated interior, and that is going to be with that granite. It's like, it almost looks like granite the way it's been, I guess, texture,
it's not textured because it's smooth.
It's smooth.
You don't want to touch that.
Don't touch.
It is called Granite Tech, and that is because the pebbled look just does kind of remind us of granite. But what you need to know is that it is there to be non-stick for you. So we are looking at being able to make foods that we wouldn't be otherwise able to make. Oops, that one got a little too brown on there because I'm cooking at a hot temperature here. That's what my sizzle sensor is telling me, that everything is very hot. We call this inside-out cheese because I want to show you, look at how easily that cheese scrapes off.
It does.
You know, absolutely yummy. So the thing is, when I make a mistake, when I burn cheese, I'm not scrubbing this pan. I'm going to show you right now how easily that all peels off. Right. So I like the fact that even though my kids would be complaining about the quality of the brown bread, that I don't have cleanup. If I accidentally simmer something and it sticks, which happens to all of us, you don't scrub, you don't have to worry about it.
I'm famous for getting distracted in the kitchen.
Are
and
you?
It's, oh my gosh. And it's, you know, it's one of those things, I think it happens to all of us, and then maybe something boils or it gets hardened, it's stuck onto the pan, and then the pan is trashed. How do you clean it? This is because of that Granite Tech, you can wipe it virtually clean. Normally we pour water in and show you like, oh, you need water and then wipe it. This you do not. I mean, the cleanup is a breeze. Even if you're doing quesadillas, look at what Stephanie is doing. I mean, I think because you're getting that 12-inch and you're getting the 10-inch fry pan, you're getting both. This cookware has a lifetime warranty. So lifetime warranty, over 500 already spoken for. This cookware, when you're investing in cookware, I mean, think about it. Normally you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Exactly.
Today, you're spending $29.95, plus you've got 2 flexible payments of $14.98 to be able to get it at home. Most cookware, most of the time, does not come with a lifetime warranty.
And it's the newest technology. You're getting the newest nonstick. Like I said, if you know that your cookware needs some updating, but you're not ready to commit to an entire set, this is a great way to get the new technology at home, to get the cool handles, to get the sizzle sensor, knowing that this pan is to temperature and ready to be cooked, and to know that I can wipe cheese out of this as easy as it can be. It is just a way to make you a successful home cook, and that's what All Recipes is all about. Oh my gosh,
it's so true. I know we've got Concierge Collection coming up in maybe about 3 minutes, and this is the time when you're snowed in and it's cold. Oh. You need that wonderful down blanket that we've got coming up as our today's special. You don't want to miss out on that. Stay tuned. But then you're going to be cooking in the kitchen, right?
Absolutely.
You're going to want to be eating healthier in the new year. And a lot of us are going to be wanting cooking home cooked meals because now you can control the ingredients. You can control the salt. You can control what you're cooking, whether it's gluten-free, whether you have certain dietary issues that you want to be able to have the best cookware that you can get to be able to cook your meals the way you like them. At the lowest price we've ever offered, this was originally $70. This is 50% off. There's the sizzle, and you can hear that sizzle, and that's what you're going to get with the sizzle sensor technology.
It's telling me it's ready.
It's telling you it's ready.
And you know what? I appreciate that because this pan and our burner's a little small, so it wasn't to temperature. I know that.
You know that.
So I can transfer it to one that is.
We have to wrap up. Thank you for being here. We're going to see you later in the day. All right, 5 o'clock. Stay tuned. Concierge Collection's coming up next with my good friend Ellen Butter.
Winter's chill is right around the corner, but HSN won't let you get cold. Our stylish selection of indoor heaters and outdoor fire pits will keep that cold air far away. And freshen up your winter wardrobe with sweaters and boots in a variety of colors, textures, and prints. Plus, snuggle all night with Concierge Collection comforters and soft and cozy blankets, robes, slippers, and PJs. Visit hsn.com to stay warm this season.
I found it in Peru, China, Morocco, an amethyst mine in the middle of nowhere. Every day's a new adventure. We go right to the mines. You can actually show people, okay, this is how it all starts. And every rough material you get is like opening a Christmas present. You're able to sculpt it, make it into something that's really unique, very special, very limited. And I think that that's what people love. They know the history of it.